My name is Constantine Petridis. I'm the Curator of African Art here at the Cleveland Museum of Art, and I'm standing in front of one of our more recent acquisitions, a work of art which comes from Cameroon, specifically from a region called the grass fields of Cameroon, which we acquired in 2006 from a Parisian dealer. The interesting aspect about this object is that it was photographed in the Cameroon grass fields, specifically in the Kingdom of Banjul, with its then African owner, King Kamga II of Banjul, who reigned from 1925 to 1975. The object was photographed in 1925, and shortly thereafter, the man who photographed it, a French Catholic missionary called Frank Christol, actually brought it to Paris, where it remained in a private collection until it was auctioned in 1987 and changed owners, and then ultimately ended up in a Parisian gallery where we were lucky enough to find it, and we purchased it to add it to our collection. It's a very important object because of both its materials and its iconography. As far as materials goes, it's an object carved out of wood, but entirely covered with fabrics, which in turn are entirely covered with decorative, colorful glass beads of varying size and colors. And these glass beads were actually introduced to Cameroon from Europe. They come from Venice and Bohemia, and they are one of the most important royal symbols, and therefore widely used in the arts that connote royalty and royal power. They're extremely valued. And they are only found on royal objects, and this throne or stool is one of such royal objects. It's specifically part of a category called the travel stools. It's of smaller scale in size and a little bit lighter in weight, and it was used in more private, smaller ceremonies and rituals, but it was the exclusive property of the king. And in addition to its materials, its iconography points to its royal status and to its importance as a symbol of royalty, in that it depicts a leopard. And the leopard is one of a handful of animals that is associated with the king and with his power. The king, like the leopard, is feared and respected at the same time, but it is also believed that the king can secretly transform himself at night into a leopard in order to mainly seek out evildoers, punish them, criminals, and other individuals who upset the balance and the harmony within society, because ultimately the king of Banjul is more than just a political figure. He is first and foremost a sacred ruler, somebody who bridges this world and the other world, who communicates with the other world and with the ancestors in particular, in order to protect and preserve the well-being of his community.